Hi guys, so today we'll be discussing blockchain RPCs. So RPCs are basically used to connect your application running on your computer to a live blockchain, or maybe testnet or the mainnet of the blockchain. So we have two major RPCs we use Infura and Alchemy. So we start with Infura. You have to sign up and create an account. I already have an account, so I'll just log in. Okay. So once you log in, this is the landing page, the dashboard. You have various things. You have the stats, you have the transactions, you have the explorer. But what we are majorly interested in is creating a key. So on the top right corner you see the button create new key. Click on that. We have to select the network we want to create the key for or to. So there are various options there. Web3 API, which is what we want to use. There's ETH2, there's IPFS, which is an interplanetary file system, and then there's Filecoin. Well, what we want to use is the Web3 API. So click on that, give it a name. I'm going to call this the Gandalf application. So that's Gandalf app, create. Yeah, so we have our API key, and then we have various endpoints that we can use to communicate with the blockchain. So on our next lesson, we'll deploy our previous application, the application we built last week, using this API keys and the networks. So let's do a quick rundown of what we have here. So this API key is actually a unique key that is particular to this system. It is not advisable to share this. I'm going to delete this application as soon as I'm done, so you can't hack this or use this for anything. And then where you have the mainnet, so this is your mainnet URL connecting to the Ethereum mainnet. It has as you can see, it has the key attached to it. Yeah. So you can also switch to different testnet networks or chains. We have Ropsten, Kovan, Grenkoby, and Golly. So with the current information, Ropsten, Kovan, and Grenkoby would be depreciated very soon, meaning they won't be live anymore. We can use them. The only thing we can use for our testnets would be this Golly. So as you can see, as soon as I change the option, it gives me a URL for that particular endpoint or network. Okay, so that's it. So this is how to create it. You can also create some options for the optimism network or chain. You have some others for Polygon. These are basically add-ons, and so on and so forth. So to not get the matters complicated, what you basically need is this API key and the URL, the endpoints URL here. We'll be using Glory for the next tutorial. Okay, so that's for Infura. Let's go to Alchemy. So this is the Alchemy website, looking simple and sleek. It is also one of those websites where you can create RPCs to connect to the blockchain, to connect your application to the blockchain actually. So this is a very simple, sleek website. Everything is straight to the point. So let's get to it. We want to create an application then try to get a URL, an API key for the application. Top right corner, you see the button login. I already have an account, so you have to create an account first. So I'm going to log in to using my previous account. Yeah. Yeah, so we are in. So it's saying welcome, let's create your team. I'm going to create a new team. I'm going to call this the Gandalf thing. Gandalf team, or the Gandalf network. Let's call it the Gandalf network. Okay, so what type of project would you like to build? Let's just say NFTs. These are just sample. It's just a sample tutorial of how to get these things done. Select Ethereum. Next. We want the free plan, of course. Next. Let's keep the payment details for now. How did we hear about Alchemy? Online. Yeah. Okay, so after you're done with all of that, it's going to redirect you to the dashboard. This is a very I prefer this dashboard to Infura. It looks very straight to the point, you know. So on here we see the name of the company we just created and the team we just created and all the applications that are associated with this company. So basically when we logged in, it's going to create a demo application for us, which is on the Gorley network. And then this was the application we created on the background, you know, while we were signing up, which is the Gandalf network. So we'll run you through creating an app again. Let's just see what that is. Yes, so let's call this app test app, or let's call it NFT Angry Black Women NFT. Okay, this is optional. We want that on the Ethereum net chain. We also want this, as you can see, it's mentioned here that Web3Bridge and the others are being depreciated to tell you that Alchemy is more up to date with information. So we want this on the Gorley network. When we create the app, it's that easy. So we have Angry Black Women NFT app right here. You can view the details of this application. There's nothing happening here yet. There's no action there. So we go back to the dashboard, and this is what's most important, the key. So when you click on view key, you have the key you need, which is the API key. We have the HTTPS endpoint and WebSocket endpoint that we will later use in our next class. So don't expose your key. That's a disclaimer. Don't expose your key to anybody. I'm like I said earlier, I'm going to destroy this application as soon as I'm done. So there's no point you're wasting your time to hack it. So we've learned how to create our an application using Alchemy and Infura, and also getting the RPC endpoints or the URL, and also the API key. So next class or next week, we will discuss how we can use these keys to deploy an application to testnet and the mainnet. Thank you. So that's all for now. if this tutorial helped you in any way, please click the like button and also subscribe to my channel. We need more subscribers on this channel. Thank you.